Hello and welcome to the AFA playoffs. We've got the National League Championship with between number 1 ranked Baltimore and number 2 ranked Portland. We have got quite the exciting matchup for you guys here today. It's a very foggy night. There was a foot of snow that fell on the ground. Luckily, groundskeeping crews were able to get some of that put off. But earlier today, there was snowfall. And so over the course of the game, we'll see how the snow effects play. This one's for the rights to the Bloxy Bowl. This is about as big as it gets in the National League. And it's an interesting year, as this is the first year in the National League without Blazing, as he retired earlier this season. Now with a wide open National League, both of these teams are trying to capitalize and get their first conference title. Certainly going to be an interesting one. Baltimore to receive. And as you can hear, the crowd is going crazy here with a chance at another Bloxy Bowl. In Season 9, it was quite the shakeup of a season, as Baltimore made the Bloxy Bowl, winning the Liberty League versus Cincinnati, ultimately falling 79-25 to Montreal, the biggest deficit in a Bloxy Bowl to this point. Baltimore hoping to capitalize on recent momentum. Meanwhile, Portland, led by Ari, looking for his career playoff win in the AFA. Will success in the other Block 8 leagues translate to the AFA tonight? And we're off. Miles will receive. And he's short. He's brought down. I cannot speak today, ladies and gentlemen. The game starts with a short return. Miles with the first play gets over 10 yards. That'll bring up third and short. Already a quick start to the game. First down, Baltimore. Setting the chain gang on their feet. It's Miles. Another good return. A tags redo underway. And that tip will get him to third and short again. And he converts it. A really quick start to this national championship. The ball reaches up. Miles knocking on goal line territory. Tries to draw Ari offside. Ooh. Fell short on his own offsides attempt. And he stopped way short. That's going to bring up third down. And he punches it in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Exactly 60-second drive. My apologies for the lackluster commentary today. For the extra point. And he draws him offsides. Now for the really easy 1 point. Here's Miles. Trying to draw him offsides again. Maybe get an easy 2 point. That would swing momentum heavily in Miles' favor. Takes the easy points. That's going to bring Baltimore up 7-0 for the first touchdown of this championship game. Both teams are hungry. Portland started off the season 0-2-1, not winning a single game yet. Despite the winless season, however, they did make the second seed, as they are really the only two contenders in the National League. No offense to Bonus, but he hasn't really played. Miles capping off a good season. Started around 3-1. The crowd is going wild here. Miles taking a second. And for the first time today, it'll be Portland football. Now to kick off. Here's Miles. Misses the ball. Let's try again. Double kicks it, and that's just barely a touchback. And we're going to have to take a second here. Ari's not ready. Both teams fighting for their first National League title. It's going to be a close one today. I can feel it. Both teams are very notable in the AFA. And he's off! Already got the first down. Past midfield. What a great start to his drive. Miles says already can tell what this is going to be. He's right. I believe that was offsides. That's the second time a player's gone offsides on themselves today. Or false start, I should say. Keyboard issues at Dynasty Bowl. That's not surprising. Gets good pickup. 2nd and 21. As I was going to say before that big run, both teams are known for their quick and efficient offenses, let's just say. But not really for their defenses. Baltimore and Portland have been involved in their fair share of shootouts. And that's going to bring up 4th and medium. Will he go for a field goal here? Fourth down. I'm not going to get voice chat, but the pressure's on. "15 seconds left in the first quarter. 25-yard attempt. He's probably going to fake it. And tries to fake him out. It's not going to work. We've had a long wait here. And he's got it. That tip benefited him. 1st and goal from the 2, from the 3. Gonna try to punch it in for a touchdown here. And he does! Portland's first touchdown of the night with 4 seconds left in the first quarter. Now he's going to attempt the extra point. He's in the blue. Get out of the blue, sir. Oh, and he's drawn off sides. Is he going to go for 1? Looks like he will. Both teams having the same kind of drives. Offsides on extra points by both teams. False starts by both teams. Very equal matchup. Ari's drive lasting 50 seconds and Miles' is lasting exactly a minute. My apologies. 56 seconds for Ari. So before the quarter ends, Miles is going to get another chance at the football. Expect a shootout here, ladies and gentlemen. Miles to receive. We'll turn down the crowd noise then. And that's going to be a touchback. Miles set up with the football again at the 25. Baltimore ball. Last play of the first quarter. Miles trying to draw him off sides. He punches up the middle. That's going to bring the second quarter to a start. We'll be right back. Quick break. We didn't really need it. Welcome to the second quarter. You're watching Con Sports, the National League Championship for the rights to the Biloxi Bowl. Number 1 Baltimore versus number 2 Portland. Miles has second and down. Whenever he's ready, he's going to take the snap. And I mean, what a season for Baltimore. This is season 9 reminiscent, for those who remember. When Baltimore had a dominant regular season campaign, but just quite couldn't get it done in the Biloxi Bowl. The closest they had to glory. And he's got the first down. Covered in all that snow. No doubt he's starting to feel the frostbite. Trying to draw him off sides again. Here's Miles, punches up the middle. Gets a good gain. That tip doesn't do much, though. Pause. Third down. Pushes through for the first. The tip of some help. Minute 28 left in the half. He's a little cold. Good gain. Second and goal. Miles is gonna take it in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Minute 17 left. Up 13-7. Fires back in this shootout. Pushes it in. Pushes it in with ease. (14-7). Baltimore leads. Minute 17 left. Hello? Okay. All right. Let's see if we can try to get this microphone situation up a little bit. We're going to turn down the crowd noise a little more. I know whoever's watching at home would love to hear the crowd noise. Now Ari with the chance to strike back. Good time left in the half. Now it's going to be Portland football for the second time tonight. He's ready. And the kick. Terrible. He's going to need a redo on that one. And the ball is moving again. Tough times for this Baltimore kicker. Well, it's snowing in the Bay. It may be cold, but the Seagulls are on fire. Ooh. Unlucky. Great start for Portland. They're going to have a easy shot here. First down. Gets a decent gain, spins. Gets tipped forwards. 3rd and short. He pushes through and he gets the first down. 1st and 10, 51 seconds remaining. Time is now rolling. Doesn't get too far, but with the tip, which he's benefited from tonight, he gets good distance. 38 seconds. Play clock. And that will take us to the 30-second warning. Third and short. Miles may have time here if he uses his timeouts. He'll try to chew a little clock there. Does not push through for the first. The tip does not count. Miles is going to have to get... Calls a play way late. 21 seconds. Baltimore with 2 timeouts. Converts for the first down. Baltimore still holding on to their 2 timeouts. That late timeout proven to be a crucial mistake so far. And he's trying to chew clock. He's not getting stopped yet. "12 seconds left. Baltimore with 1 timeout left. He's not in whatsoever. Baltimore with 1 timeout left. 3rd down. And he's in! Touchdown! Ari striking right back. Nine seconds remaining. A little bit of an error with the scoreboard. Now, oh, he was drawn off sides. He's going to kick 1 point. And with that penalty, he's pushed forwards. You don't really need less distance on 1 points. AFA kickers are really good at their job. Hardly ever is a miss unless you hit it wide left like Ozuna. For the 1 point. And he crosses! That could be 2 from the 5. He likes for 2. He could take a 1 point lead here. Great decision by Portland. Here's for the extra point. Extra points, I should say. Try to draw him off sides again. Just to rub it in. And he's in. 15-14. A great play by Portland's coach. And the Pioneers are up 15-14 before the half. 9 seconds left. Baltimore with a timeout remaining. Pioneers with a 1-point advantage. Something that the Tigers could have used in the wild card earlier. To kick, here's Ari. Right down the middle. Will Miles choose to receive it? He will not in. Ari takes it down at the 5. Another great play by special teams. He's already going for the field goal? He has 9 seconds and a timeout, but it doesn't. And it's no good. He's going to return it. And how far can he take it? Oh, he's looking for distance. He's trying to find a gap. Pushing forwards. Can he do a kick 6? No. That's the half. I'm kind of confused about the decision to go for a field goal with 9 seconds left. Baltimore down 14-15. Pioneers take a lead with a great special teams play. 2-point conversion. And a field goal stop. It is halftime, though. It is literally halftime, though. The Pioneers formerly the Bulls, hold a record for the largest comeback ever in a game. 6-22 against the Bulls. But they're going to start off the second half with an onside, which is kind of a good idea, if you ask me. We're close to second half action here in Baltimore. Tricky situation for Baltimore. They're going to have to onside. Still only down by 1 point, but in the AFA, you never know. Both teams have the correct speeds. Whenever Ari's ready is when we kick off. Remember, when it crosses the 40-yard line, in order to make the correct rolling, we have to remove snow from this part of the field. Now, whenever they're ready, here's Miles. Here's the onside. Remember, once it crosses the 40, which is the line marked by the red, is when the team possesses it. First team to touch it or exit gets the ball. Baltimore, wishing on a star here. And it's... Oh! That's going to roll for a touchback. Portland's ball. Will it? Looks like they're calling a... Oh, right, because he did actually hit it here. Was not ready here, so they have to redo it. My bad. Now with great field position, a failed onside. Baltimore's under some pressure here to start the second half. Ari to snap. Finally gets tipped back. Could have sworn he was getting tipped forwards throughout the first half. Both teams could be 3 minutes away. Less than 4 minutes away from a bowl. That's going to bring up third and short. Again, sorry for the misspeakings here. Gets the first down. Now already at first and goal. Minute 32 left, so not much time was taken off the clock. Or he just sends it straight down the middle. All game, it's been the safe offensive plays that just get Ari down the field reliably. We haven't seen much signature plays from each team, but so far it's been working for them. I mean, we haven't had a drive fail yet, other than Miles' field goal. Third and goal. Now a minute left in the third quarter. And he's in! 57 seconds left in the quarter. Touchdown, Portland. Now they're up by 7. And they're just laying it on Baltimore here. Now with the reference from the movie Safety. Check Famar. Check Famar. He's getting set. He's not ready. They're going to have to redo it. Kind of ditty. Not gonna lie. The extra point to make it 8 points. Miles isn't going to fall for it. I think he'd rather just let them have the point than risk any more penalties. Penalties. That's been the that's what's been killing Baltimore here. The reason why they're now up 8. The reason why Baltimore's down 8. The reason why Miles is going to have to pull off a bit of a comeback here. .57 seconds left in the quarter. We are now 2 minutes, 57 seconds from the Biloxi Bowl. Game-wise. The winner wins the National League. Miles' first possession of the half kicks off here. In the air. And it's up. That's going to be toss-up. Miles has it. He's going to return it to, let's say, about the 35. And he's going to take the snap, and Ari looks distracted. He did snap out of the hash marks. He went out of the hashes before the snap. Well, he snapped out of the hashes, which is... But still, it... Second down. He tried to argue that that play was legal because the hashes don't exist. But hashes do still apply in the AFA no matter what. Gonna take that for the first down. Needs 8 points here. About a decent gain. We're going to have to take a little bit of a break here. It has been quite an interesting season. Essentially polar opposites, let's just say. Third down. Because you have a team that went 3-1. The only loss being to a team that's now in the Final Four, the Jacks. And 9 seconds left in the quarter. Not quite in. Still going to need another play. But they're going to say he's in. So that's going to be a Baltimore touchdown. Now only down 2. Very needed. Will he just go for 1 or is he going to go for 2? He's going to try the Ari method. He wants to try to draw him off sides here so he can go for the 2 easier. Ari's not going to fall for it. That's his method. But he's just going to have to take the easy points here. Make it 22-21. Baltimore still trailing. Portland at a good position. They're going to have to onside here if they want an immediate lead. So the question here is Baltimore going for the onside? Or are they going to wait until the fourth quarter? Looks like he's going to be kicking it off. Portland getting the ball back with a 1-point lead. Let's say around 3 seconds in the third quarter. Oh, and he's going to onside it. Or maybe not. Yes, he will. Miles has the wrong speed. Already 0 for 1 on onsides. Tried one to start off the third quarter. Little element of surprise, but it did not work. Ari got it right back. Portland having a great special teams day. And Portland recovers. Taking it past midfield. Ari has it. He did not. So he likes not to redo. That will end the third quarter here. Or not. I guess we're just going to redo it. Now this time, the actual onside. This is the last play of the third quarter, lagging a bit. This is crucial. That is, whoa! They're going to have to redo that again. Gravity problem this time. Not too uncommon when it comes to onsides. You always have to check your gravity, folks. Last play of the third quarter. To get the ball back, down 1. Miles looking to... And that's going to be bounced out of bounds at around the 35. 25. Portland's ball. Exactly the opposite outcome that Baltimore wanted here. Ari with plenty of distance in the fourth quarter. Tricky situation for Baltimore here. Could go down 8 again. Quick stop. Tipped back. That's going to bring up second and long. Spins. Stopped immediately again. 3rd and 10. Might need to pull one of his fake field goals. If he cannot get the yardage here. Tries to spin again, but it works. That's going to be a first down for Portland. Minute 36 left in the game. Moments like these are crucial. Technically, Portland doesn't even have to score here. They can just run the time down and win. But I highly doubt Baltimore would allow that. Another keyboard mistake. 2nd and 30. Now he's gets an okay gain of yards. That's still going to be 2nd and 20. So not too bad. And he phases through. 3rd and short. Tipped back. That's around 7 yards. Might not need to fake field goal on this drive. He pushes through for the first. What a tip! That's 4th and short. Longest tip of the year, maybe. That's 5 yards. Just over a minute left. He needs a stop here. The tip sure did help, but now he's going to have to stop him. Ari gets the first down. Minute left on the dot. 1st and goal from the 15. Ari's trying to waste time here. Miles is going to have to tap into his timeouts here. 52 seconds left. Baltimore 1 of 3 timeouts used. 2nd down. Gets faked out. Back to where he started. 47 seconds left. Baltimore using 2 of 3 timeouts. Has 1 left. Third and 10. And he's going to... Miles trying to get him in. He cannot do that. 42 seconds left. 4th and goal. Baltimore out of timeouts. He's going to have to punch this one in. Time stopped. I don't know if he's trying to run it out or not. He's going to have to punch it in. He's got it. Portland back up by 8. By 7 now. Probably 8. 28-22. 29-22. Let's call it. No, 28-22. I was right beforehand. My apologies, people. Now, this is crucial. And if any point was crucial, this is crucial. Forget all the other points. None of the other points matter. Miles has a comfortable 42 seconds left, but this extra point means everything. It's hard to get a 2-point in this league. Which is what Miles is going to have to do. 29-21. Portland is up by 8. 42 seconds away from the Bloxy Bowl. Possible overtime. Miles possibly not playing at peak performance today. Ari, however, doing pretty darn good. This might not be the shootout we were expecting, but still. Quite an interesting game. Miles down 8. 42 seconds left. Gonna need a miracle here. With a good return up until midfield. Helps out Miles a lot. Still time left before the 30-second warning. No timeouts left. Gets tipped back. This is the last play before the 30-second warning. He's got some good yards. 3rd and short. Tip rule does not apply. Trying to draw him off sides. And he gets the 1st down. Pulls through more than he thought he would. 27 seconds remaining. Is he going to try to waste time? Probably not. I don't know what he's doing. Go back, go back. Touchdown, Baltimore. 19 seconds remaining. Now only down 2 again. All game. Chasing the tail of Portland. It has just been nonstop pressure for this Baltimore offense, but somehow they've pulled through so far. He's not going to get there. Does not get the 2-point conversion. What a stop by Portland. Stopped with a whimper. He's going to have to onside here. 19 seconds left for the Bloxy Bowl. Well, to get to the Bloxy Bowl, his 3rd onside of the game. 0 for 2 so far. Will he get it? He's going to need a Maryland miracle here. Can he pull off the Maryland miracle with 19 seconds left? For the game. That's Portland's ball. He never hit it. He may have rolled over it when it was at the 40, but not past. This is essentially game. Portland, with their first ever Bloxy Bowl appearance. What a game by Ari. What a heartbreaking defeat by Miles. Ari was by far the underdog here going into this game. Miles dominating matchups in the past. But alas. Portland! Set to face either Jamestown or Rochester in the Bloxy Bowl. But he's going to go for the field goal. Perhaps one last moment before he can taste National League glory. He cannot return this, so there's no chance of a win here for Baltimore. Wide left. He's 0 for 5 for the season. And that's going to seal it. Ari with a bad field goal percentage, but still. Portland with their first National League title. He's going to have to face one of the Western New York Giants, Jamestown or Rochester. The winless season capped off by an upset versus their better rival, Baltimore, at their home stadium in the snow. How much more storybook could it get, folks? Almost mirroring the Ravens' loss in Buffalo last year. Miles already left, so we cannot interview him. But still, 27-29 in favor of Portland is your final here, folks. Thank you for watching Con Sports. See you at the Bloxy Bowl.